Ash's top 10 battles. Hello everybody, Tanush here. In today's video, I shall be dealing with Ash's top 10 battles all throughout the anime. Without further ado, let's begin. Number 10. Ash vs Korrina. This was Ash's first battle against any Mega Evolved Pokemon and marked Pikachu's first victory against any Lucario, especially after flinching against Cameron's newly evolved Lucario at Unova League. This battle is special as it's the first time Ash defeated a Mega Evolved Pokemon and we were shown to Ash's powress at the Kalos region. Number 9. Ash vs Brandon. Ash takes on the Frontier Brain, King of Battle Pyramid and the Battle Frontier. What's more is that this dude has not one, two, but three frikkin Legendaries, Regirock, Registeel and Regice. After losing twice, Ash engages in a rematch with his old trusted Pokemon called back, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Pikachu and Charizard. Finally, the victory is sealed when Pikachu sweeps down Brandon's Regice with a mighty Volt Tackle. Well, this little rodent has come a long way, right? Number 8. Ash vs Nolan. This marks Ash's first official battle against any legendary Pokemon. Though he had taken on legendaries in the past, what makes this battle more interesting is that Charizard makes a comeback after a long break. After exchanging a slew of flamethrowers and ice beams, Charizard finally brings down this mighty legendary bird with a good old seismic toss in a closely knit battle, marking Ash's first victory against a legendary Pokemon and winning him his first Frontier symbol. Number 7. Ash vs Wulfric. Wulfric was the final gym leader at the Kalos region. What makes him special was his brash attitude and his bandolier of mighty ice-type Pokemon. In their first encounter, Ash was beaten severely with even Ash Greninja falling easily. What makes this battle special is that Ash Greninja is fully realized in his strongest form, with even Pikachu and Talonflame performing exceptionally well. It finally comes down to Ash Greninja versus Mega Abomasnow, where Greninja has the final laugh. Number 6. Ash vs Paul. This is just not another rival battle. What makes this battle interesting is two rivals with opposing ideologies and having owned the same Pokemon in Infernape. After a hard-fought battle, Ash and Infernape learn how to channel Blaze and take down Paul for the very first time. Number 5. Ash vs Blaine. This battle lands here simply due to the fact that Ash's Charizard's mighty power was shown for the very first time. After having lost the first encounter, the second encounter was atop a volcano. We got to see Charizard's mighty moves for the first time and a splendid seismic toss that took the battle of Magmar. Number 4. Ash vs Tobias. The placement of this battle is controversial but can be addressed. Tobias handed Ash his most embarrassing defeat, with Ash being able to take down Tobias' only one Pokemon Darkrai with Sceptile. This battle is among the chilling reminders of Ash's weak side and an indicator that he has a long way to go. Number 3. Ash vs Drake. The good old Orange Island saga. This battle came out of nowhere when Ash ended up a slump at the Indigo League. What makes this battle special was that Ash was a big-time novice unlike now, and we were shown Pikachu's mighty capabilities in taking down Dragonite. Number 2. Ash vs Gary. This battle was already making rounds ever since the beginning of the anime. After a long wait for almost 6 years, the fans' patience paid off as Ash and Gary were pitted against each other at the Johto League. Man, Didn't this battle fail to impress? We got to see the two mighty starters of the Kanto region taking on each other. This battle was placed number 2 only due to old generation graphics, but this is number 1 always in my heart. Before we move on, here are some special mentions. Ash vs Adan, Ash vs Katie, Ash vs Cameron, Ash vs Harrison, and finally Ash vs Tyson. Number 1, Ash vs Sawyer. Finally, we come to number 1. Who cannot forget this grueling battle at the semi-finals of the Kalos League? What makes this battle top is the best quality graphics implemented. Sawyer was a student of Ash who finally showed his powress at the Kalos League. He achieved Mega Evolution as a rookie trainer and had some tough Pokemon in his arsenal. The battle finally sweated down to Ash Greninja and Mega Sceptile, with Ash and Sawyer exchanging a brief moment of admiration and respect. What makes this battle more exciting was that the dialogue crap was cut down and the creators decided to make a battle seem more like an AMV with quick-paced attacks exchanged and Ash Greninja achieving perfect synchronization. This epic clash was commenced with a Mega Water Shuriken taking down Mega Sceptile that propelled Ash Ketchum to the finals of the Kalos League for the very first time in the Pokemon anime. Well, that wraps up for today's video. What were your ideas? Please mention them in the comment section below. Alright, and if you seem unimpressed by today's list, do not worry. I have another list of top 10s coming up regarding Ash's battles, so stay tuned for that. Okay, before we move on, and if you have a generous mind, please to help us out on Patreon. Your help shall be greatly appreciated. Hit the like and subscribe button for more. Till then, stay tuned.